Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the beta plans of return towards the Dulcadir Empire. And as you may note, some things have changed. What happened? Well, actually, I made another recording after another crash, and then, well, that recording I did not record because I didn't have the software open. Oops. Basically, what it comes down to is that I finished up the war. As you may note down here, we now hold the province. I'm sure you aren't too surprised, we were doing well anyways, we were about to win. It was just about sieging down these things. As you can see, we've done everything but that one. And now everything is ours, and I made my son the Duke of Lyon. However, then I noticed that France is suffering way too much attrition, and his 16,000 troops have dropped to 9,000 troops. So I want to help him out. Therefore, I searched for a new war target, and I found one. And then I noticed, as I said, that the recording wasn't right. But I do want to continue with the save. Why? Well, actually, the exact same thing in this save happened to the Byzantine Emperor. He died of cancer. I think the date is slightly off, but it is just too darn close to be, well, to be bothered about it. In the meantime, Asturias, it went a little easier for me than the last time around, because, well, Asturias broke into two parts, and then after, their king suddenly died of an infected wound. They currently have a king that's born that has a little bit of a weird, rare disease of inbred. Really, weird disease. Anyways, and that is causing them to have a little bit of an issue over here. I want to help out France, as was the original plan anyways, and I'm beginning to get annoyed with that Bektashi order, who can suddenly, out of nowhere, raise, well, they say 2,000 troops, but looky here. The Bektashi order has here already more than 3,000 standing alone, and they're being held by the Hashassin. What? By my knowledge, I've rarely heard, let me put it that way, of an alliance between Sunnite and Shiite. Now, by the way, I might pronounce them a little bit too Dutch, so I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but yeah, this makes no sense. I hope also with this fort gun that perhaps finally the Hashassin, who by the way are right here, the second army, they were... Oh, perhaps when all of the Muslims are dead, they group up. The Sunni and the Shiite, but still, it's like a major thing over who is the heir of Mohammed, so yeah. On the other hand, we are attacking the Byzantine Empire again, hopefully sieging down a few things, and apparently we are suffering attrition here. Yeah. No, don't do that. Woo! 13,000 can't hold the wall here. Okay, gotta move out. And we have been caught by a small Byzantine army that they're trying to reinforce. We're going to try and reinforce with these armies. I hope I can save this army. That's basically what it comes down to. It was nearly home. In short, new war. It's for the Bektashi order. We can handle this. Yes, there's also a small little rebellion over here in France. We will take care of that. There's an army over here. But basically, a small little war, world war, in order to help out France. I really want to give them their, well, what they deserve, which is Upper Lorraine. So now we're going to attack here the army of the Pope. And as soon as Lotharingia's army have been defeated, I will deal first with the revolt, and then I will back up because there's an army reforming over here. Decline. This is probably going to happen yet again. Now, as for the war score, no, we have an army here. It's 26,000 troops. We're gonna land it. I know we don't have full morale, but I hope that the immense amount of them, along with the fact that we have... Where did we get defeated? Over here. And they're retreating over here. That's actually okay by my standards. These 12,000 should then attack and rejoin. Didn't I? It's my half-sister. And you are? The brother of. And the heir to be? No, you're the third in line. I might accept that, actually. Because that should give us marriage ties with king. Improve relations, allow the marriage. Marriage ties, plus 15. So, my relation with Bavaria is improved by that. Ooh, France is now 10,000. They're slowly growing again. Dude, finish. Apparently going to Brugge was not entirely in the plan of this army, and they had to first be told exactly where to go. Which, you know what, is normal, but 5,000 troops over there again. So I hope that my troops here will win. Seems like they are. I mean, we have half morale, but it is my this are all retinate troops, so they're pretty well trained. Yeah, that seems to be going fine. You just go over here. Though I have to admit, we're losing more troops than I would prefer. You die by my hand. 7 days. Can we handle that? Perhaps. Pope! See your people executed. I've had enough. Don't know who you are. And I'm killing all these people because I'm kind of like... Actually, he will ransom for this old dude. You know what, do that. He is old anyways, and I can always use the Pope's money. But yeah, basically, trying to help France, making sure that we doomed? Yeah, we Dune like the game Dune. I don't know what the heck I was trying to say there. Yeah. Why is it still decline? Oh, it's 1 day because they sent in 76 men. Boom. 100% war score. We also seem to have captured a ton of people. She is Zoroastrian. Why are you not in my court? You are Zoroastrian. Why do you hate me? I mean, I know you're in prison, but... Recruiter. There we go. Boom. You even have a Zausy hunt line. That makes no sense that you were hiding out over there. Okay, you are just of the wrong religion. Goodbye. Don't care that you were Persian. You must be able to be recruited. There we go. Wrong religion. These are just women that came, Zoroastrian people. They were banished, and then they ended up over here, and then they got executed. I'm doing that main. Whoa, my line. Just released from prison. That's just weird as hell. Oh, I skipped one. Because I don't want to have my prison full of people that I... Look, I have 22 prisoners. Like, that's too much. There we go, just recruiter. Let's first get rid of all these messages, huh? It's a little too much. You should be recruitable. There we go, once again, of the Zausik online. Daughter of a king, no less. People will want to marry her. She's 33. I mean, she's a bit old. Oh, this one we kept on ourselves all the time. You know what? Just release her. We're never gonna concubine her. She's 30. She's grown up in our dungeons. I mean, she doesn't know much better, but... Let's recruit you. Just because your fathers went away doesn't mean I can't recruit you. Release from prison, then, I take it? I hate it when you release somebody that you can't... Can I now? Thank you. Now I can get... Her son, Zoroastrian. Why would you ever be at the Bektashi order? No, because you were banished or your husband was banished, but it's just... Execute. Oh! The Sausicon line even. Ouch. But yeah, there be... Sausicon line. Yeah, that's just an affront to Ahura Mazda that you've done that. I will release you as well. You're 18, but I'm never gonna concubine you. There you go. Oh yeah, false religion. Then I should have bought your favor if I wanted to do that. For 80 gold. Oh, not even willing. What? Now I'm just curious. This is just an experiment. Okay, buy favor and then we should be able to recruit her. I'm just now curious. I will release you from prison. You're just a victim of circumstance. I will I will recruit you even. There we go. Even better. I will release you from prison. Always grew up in our dungeon. Kept her because she was lustful, but we never did anything. Zoroastrian can't lie, but she... I mean, I can hardly blame her. I mean, she was really an imbecile. And I'm not... Will you be quiet as I kill you? But... Hello? Can I scroll over your former abilities now that you are dead? Is that oh no, it's that issue again. Change? Alright. Look, she is an imbecile, okay? She really is. But, yeah. Persian! Released from prison. You should not be at the court of... How did you get separated from your husband? That makes no bloody sense. Yeah. You're supposedly Persian, but... I just killed a genius. That may have been a little bit over the top. She was A, Zoroastrian line, and B, she was a genius, but... All these women is an affront to Ahura Mazda. Stop it with the bloody worship of a false god. There we go. There we go. Done. Most of them solved. Now. On top of this, thanks to our brilliant warfare here, I think Infa can hold this amount of troops. Thanks to our brilliant warfare, we have 100% war score already. I'm not about to surrender the entire war just yet. I am going to tell you to piss off. But yeah, we're not going to give up until we can give France an even better fighting chance than they already had. Go here. So basically another war just to help out France. Hopefully that they can capture and siege down more territory. Yeah, goodbye. Nope. We want you to surrender to France. That's more or less our victory condition. Okay, she's bought our favor. Now invite to court. Now I can push her favor through. Because she isn't like a sister of somebody bigger or what have you not. Oh my, Germany. I probably want to fight Germany, I just realized. When are you arriving? On the 31st of March. Because they're probably going to be in a war against France as well. I'm quite positive that they will do that. So, let's go upstairs, so to speak. Because we also have the... They're attacking on the 2nd of April. Okay, let's put in some commandos here. You're just gonna attack me. Here. And demand religious conversion. Man, that takes a lot of effort to get someone on your side. You just went for my territory. That's some bullshit. These guys were not retreating of the Holy Order, and they're going right through my territory, and they're like, nah, we're not gonna fight you. What the hell, man? The city in Abkhazia, there it is. Where we suddenly found out that this actually had a spot free. Transfer vassalage. I was hovering over it and still skipped by it. That's kind of weird. Nope. No peace yet. Only smack at the butt. We're just gonna smack at the butt some more. Oh, the Byzantine Empire is here. Oh, Byzantine Empire, how you not should have done that. Oh, that's only 5,000 troops. Let's combine it over here. Can we hold that over here? Yeah, we can hold that definitely over here. Smack at the butt of the Byzantine Empire troops. Smack at the butt hard. And then we're going to try and fight some German troops and some Lotharingian troops. Probably we can do it like this. Yeah, more than enough. Perfect. And then we're gonna go all the way up here. Oh, it's 12,000. There the Holy Order suddenly starts to decide, oh, we're gonna stop here. That feels a little bit weird. In fact, we're starting to lose this battle. You gotta be shitting me, we're losing this battle. They were CK2, you had this Holy Order. It was attacking me, and all of a sudden you go like, nah. Oh, please don't. Now I'm probably gonna let oh no, luckily they don't. I'm not suffering attrition right now, thanks to my folly. Where are they retreating to exactly? That's actually not too bad. Oh, yeah. They're going to try and fight me. That's fine, I understand. But we will recombine these armies. The 15,001 and the 11,001. And then smack up Germany and then this army. That needs to happen. Sorry to say, but that needs to happen. And we can stop this war whenever we want to. That is the big upside to this war. Aquitaine troops. 14,000. We are not afraid. We have a 100% war score already. We just need to smack so many armies around before France has a fighting chance here. They at least have taken out this fort as well. So what is the war score of France? 45%. Oh! Oh. I thought for a moment that that fort was empty, and then I thought, oh wait a second, that's not that fort. Are they gonna do what I think they're gonna do? Will they attack France? They might. Yeah, I know. They're going to Luxembourg right now. They're definitely going to Trier. 5th of August. What if I did this? I will arrive sooner than they stop moving. No, don't go through France's terrain, because then I know what will happen. We can have 25,000 here, right? No, we cannot. Can we have it over in Thuringia? Yes, we can. 7th of August, 12th of August. Wait a second, move again. Safeguard the French troops for a moment, and we'll smack that army down again. And this is why I need to help. Why I need to help them. Why they really need the help of their emperor. Please don't attack them. One huge army to attack. There, and then can we have 27, 22? We'll have to see if we can go for Köln. They're not willing to attack yet. They're into the French troops. That's pretty good for me. You can become zealous. That's fine by me. Not that you matter anyways. Sorry, but you don't. My daughter says she's pregnant, but I thought I was away. Alright. What is this? They're going over here, but I see some troops going into me. The anti-Atlas. Oh, only the Night Hospitals. Yeah, that isn't big. That's not really of a significant army right now that could do anything to me. Oh, there's also 5,000 over here. Well, first this. First we need to smack these troops. I mean, we're fighting, I think it's Asturias right now. I will hire someone to find out, of course. You be destroyed. Good. Yeah, so here are the German troops. And I fear for their... Oh, blah 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 blah. We need a split of 2,000. 2,000 people. 2,000... No, come on. Don't walk all the way around. That's silly. This is actually still too much. Still need to split up just a wee little bit more. It's annoying because now I have to leave behind 3,000 troops, but those are gonna go to mines. It's apparently very hard to understand where your emperor wants you to go. 7,000 troops only left for France. This is why I need to fight for them. Because they don't have the troop count anymore to win this. I wouldn't be surprised if this... Oh no, those armies going more south. I wouldn't have been surprised if they have actually gone in a way of... You have seduced my daughter. This is high treason! So this is not my child. Well, my daughter is dull. Guess daddy's gonna forgive her. I mean, looking up a sister that I constantly do is apparently fine by me, but looking up a daughter, can't do that. Yeah, you can siege anything you want there. We still have 100% war score. You're not going to change that. Excellent. My daughter, betrothed to this man. That's fine by me. And they're going to... This is going to switch a little bit in the amount of troops that's somewhere, but that's fine. I wonder if France can hold 10,000, because then they can have these 3,000 additional troops to siege. On my account, I'm fine with that. You're rowdy and playful and fuzzy. I know fuzzy is against diplomatic and fuzzy is only good for this, and there's rowdy against it, so... The only way you can go is for military. There's 9,000 over there that we need to kill. Yeah, so we can help France. We are not the leader of the siege, but we can help them siege. That is a good thing. Alright, beating up on this order. That should definitely help. Get rid of the immediate threat, and then we need to go down south apparently, because that's where they're amassing an army right now. And we also apparently are revolt, which I'm okay with. And if I see this correctly, very nice, you can be banished. Oh, France, don't do that. You don't need to send troops here. Thank you so much. It's very nice of you, but you don't need to send troops here. It won't help you with your war score. It's just going to be detrimental to your health. Alright. We need to go down here and strike at these guys. Once again, we can claim victory whenever we want. Everybody's going to Verdun. 24,000. I can't have France suffering attrition. I wish I could just individually say stand down the troops of France, for instance. Actually, they're so far away. You know what? Can I stand down these troops? Just stand them down like this. And call up the... Shoot. And now call up... There we go. The French troops. The Italian troops. And re-raise his army more or less. Bavaria. And Berlin. There we go. We more or less re-raise the army. You can still help with the additional sieging. You can go for Pfalz. And then... Why do you... They force themselves to go through territory that is ours. Which is like, don't need that. There we go. Now we're gonna combine in order to beat this army. And now we're going to help France again. Settle my holes. This is more or less the war... Ooh. They're sieging Rome. Okay. More or less, we're gonna get sieged in many different places. We have 100%. That is the major war. And the major war that we also have is giving France the victory over Verdun. That is important. There is no other reason why I'm fighting this war. I want this corridor. And this corridor we shall get. Ouch. Ouch! Surprise attack by the Byzantines. Luckily we have enough forces here combined that it's no longer much of an issue. How many can we stand here? Too little actually, but I'm going to move them around anyways. Of Wise died of cancer. Oh, we know that because that's her mother. Right. That's why we're getting information about that. It's fine. The Byzantine, we're slowly... And there's another 10,000 troops. That I'm afraid will fight France again, so... If only I had the siege here... Wait, I don't have the siege here? I mean, I have the siege here? That's not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to support France. There we go. I wish I knew what France limit was. That I could put more men over here. There are now 10,000. Is that enough? I don't know. They're splitting up forces here a little bit, so... We'll have to see over here. This time it will not escape me. Apparently I'm just going on a hunt during this whole world war. You know? Just plain and simple. Why the heck is happening over here, by the way? The Irish Revolt. There's still an Irish Revolt? Yeah, there is. Alright. They have landed German troops over here. Hello! And I also see Mali troops going here. And I see Byzantine troops. Okay, there might be just an end to what we can do here. Oh, I didn't even know that Ireland was out of it. Magyar. Woe is me. Daughter dearest did not just want to play with daddy. Oh, hell no. It's my own failure. Going to circumvent those troops. And this fort should reasonably fall quickly. Yep, there we go. Take this out. Then we gotta take out these two armies. We just need to... Oh, you're just dead. I'm not even going to look if you can be ransomed. Just kill you. Now, you can defeat me all across the world, but it doesn't really matter. In the end, there is only one thing that matters, and that I am beating on your ass in several other territories. And we're slowly sieging the Byzantines. We need to be careful a little bit with the 9,000, though. It can hold 22,000 now, so definitely let's reinforce. Perfect. You, genius, that's helping them fight good. You shall die. Sickness and death and waste. Oh, stop pestering me. Yes, because my daughter did cheat on me. I consider this a divine punishment by Ahura Mazda. We're always gonna get a river crossing here. That's just par for the course. Okay, we'll pay him for a job well done. He's just a good physician. He can't help that. We actually lost this battle? Color me impressed. Ouch. How did we lose that battle? Don't know, but alright. Guess that's it. And the way we are sieging now Transylvania, we're really weakening it up for perhaps a potential attack on the Byzantine Empire. The way things are going. By the way, our money is now dropping a little bit because our troops are taking such heavy casualties. Oh, they no longer want to stay around to fight. What a big surprise. As soon as real fighting is going on, they get scared. Christians are just pussies. Alright, move in here. 13th of July. Do you still dare and come around to save your troops? Yes, because it's 18th of... Oh, hold on. Look, if you want to break up, I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not gonna... There you go. Then we'll go up immediately and see that we will support the French fight. If only we could cause them to want to fight. Oh! Okay. Well, the Byzantines are losing some troops. The Suomi, they died. Ah. And then we have our wife, which means that we have only daughters, unfortunately, that can inherit. But our wife, our concubine. Still, interesting. When are you arriving? On the 15th of August. Stop. Tons of defeats. Annoying. 4,000 men crashing into this army again. 7,000 men, but that's it. You I will ransom. Simply because you can give me money. That's half of the troops, and they don't have as much morale. I think this is just another battle that's gonna go my way. Even if I am losing, admittedly, quite a few retinate troops. By the way. Stay here. And de-siege this for France. Boom. That should have increased their war score even more. Oh! France just left me. Okay then. I need to go through this stuff. This disease group. Yeah, France just left me to only siege the capital. And it's gone my way. Fricka frack. 57% in favor of France. France, you need to turn around. You are turning around. Good. Yeah, they've taken back their capital. First of October, 29th of September. Okay, we're gonna get out. We have a Byzantine revolt. We have weakened them enough that we actually have a Byzantine revolt. This is the moment where we say that we will surrender. Let's not just right now, or sorry, surrender, claim victory before the Byzantines. I mean, it's not the duchy we want, but this duchy is available, and that would still give us a corridor. So, I'm a-okay with that. The Byzantine Empire has been weakened to such a point that we can start considering that, wow, this is really good for us. The Byzantine Empire is having a revolt. It's a revolt in an area where we can make some land use. We will just try to fight off whatever the last little bits we can. And then we will claim victory. I think we're still gonna win this fight. That's a big one though, and a tough one to win. It's gonna take us a lot of good men. We won it, but ouch. Difficult, difficult, difficult. Yeah, we need to defeat this army. Otherwise France can never do something again. That's the last little bit of army that we need to defeat. Before I am going to claim victory and then say, you know what? You know what? There is France. Ah, France immediately took it back. Very good. That makes me wonder. That's not smart because France will suffer attrition. Shoot. Let's go down here before the fort gets taken back. Because now there are 3,000 troops over here. Right. Kind of figured that they would do something like that. I will stand you down. Then my retinue should survive. Yes, they have. Luxembourg just converted, I noticed. So it's 67% in favor of France now. 67%. And we need to beat this army. And they're walking away just before they can be captured, most likely. I'm gonna attack them even across the river. I want this army dead. Execute this man. Oh, so I'll also execute the other one. And I need to pause. They're going to Metz, which makes me think they will try and attack the French army. And in order to take that a little into account, we're going to go this way. We're gonna let them arrive in Metz, and now they're indeed attacking France on the 21st of January. How much days do we need? 19. Okay, wait. Well, we need to let them attack anyways. And then hopefully France can beat the... with our support, France can beat this army. Stop. No. Stop. There we go. Moving. We are hostile to them. They need to... keep up for 25 days. No, he's not going to be Marshal. There we go. We have supported them. And this battle is for France in their war. Hopefully this will give them a ton of war score. Kaboom! France is at 86% war score. I need to get out of here though. And I'll accept your request for peace. I will accept your request for peace. What? Did I just surrender? I just... Okay, I'm gonna fix that off camera. We're gonna do that battle again. My mistake. We will accept that because we won. And then we're going to attack this little thing. My mistake. Little small pressure. I was thinking, looking at the time, and I know this episode has run out way too long. By the way, interesting enough, Asturias has gone separate. Interesting. What? Ah, he died as well. Died comatose in bed. And then Asturias got separated. And now, alright. I understand what happened. Okay. I will fix this thing off camera. And then when we return, we're going to attack the Byzantines. I say thank you for watching. And remember, great peril yields great beauty.